down Enugu. From when I heal full everywhere. Hello travelers, in case you are wondering, who is this guy and where exactly is this? Well, my name is Daniel Joe and I am the Audacious Traveler. This video is a brief summary of my trip to Nsukka in Enugu State, Nigeria. It's my first ever YouTube video, so I would like to know what you think about it. Let me know in the comments. Now, if this is your first time coming across this channel, please like, subscribe and stick around. I've got a lot more interesting stuff coming your way. Now let's hop back into the video. Enugu State is a state in Nigeria known for its cascading hills and valleys, its rich supply of coal minerals, and for its significance as a former capital of the former eastern region of Nigeria. And Nsukka. Nsukka is such a fascinating town in Enugu. All I knew about Nsukka before now were the beautiful things that Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie wrote about in her popular books Half of a Yellow Sun and Purple Hibiscus, the beautiful hills and valleys, the renowned University of Nigeria Nsukka, popularly known as UNN, and their rich variety of food. I can personally say that Enugu State has one of the best meals you ever taste in Nigeria. Their indigenes generally know how to cook. All the meals I ate during my stay were delicious. Keep watching, you will agree with me. We stayed at an accommodation in the university campus available to visiting researchers and dignitaries. It's called Presidential Lodge. A night here costs you around 15,000 naira. The lodge has standard bedrooms, adequate water and power supply, and a really nice and serene environment. Savoring untouched. Shortly after we arrived, we stepped out to get food somewhere inside the campus. Our friend and host took us to this restaurant where I got 2 wraps of semo, egusi soup and 2 big meat. I have such a big appetite, guys. The meal cost around 3,500 naira, which is reasonably affordable if you ask me. I had to perceive the semo before eating to make sure it was still good because it looked old. It was okay, so I ate to my satisfaction. Out of all the meals I ate in Nsukka, this one was my least favorite. The next day, we took a morning walk around the campus. The landmass was so much that we had to reschedule the second part of our exploration for the next morning. Watch this short clip to get a feel of what UNN looks like. After our morning walk, we went into town to find some local meals. We had to walk through a local market in search of food vendors. The market was so busy and filled with life. I felt like I was camping in purple hibiscus. I looked at everything with wonder and appreciation. It was such a refreshing sight to behold after being confided within the walls of UNN. We finally found some vendors and bought some ayarayaji and achicha. So ayarayaji means crushed yam, while achicha means mashed cassava. Both meals are usually served with a particular type of beans called fiofio and garnished with oba, onions, pepper, red oil sauce and orishirishi. I love mixed food a lot, so I had to get both meals. Both meals were very satisfying. I couldn't hold myself, so I ate both of them at the same time. Which one do you prefer, ayarayaji or achicha? The next morning, we stepped out again to complete our tour of the campus. We were met again by beautiful tall trees, scenic views, and serene environment. These trees contribute to the fresh breeze and salubrious environment here. It's so airy. You can feel the breeze like passing through your clothes. We also explored the staff quarters. I really liked the fact that UNN staff were offered free accommodations. This really saves time and money for a lot of teachers. All these here are staff quarters. You can see the kind of fencing I was talking about. They use these rods. What do you call this kind of fence? Wire fence, but they use these wired fences, just like when the whites were here. So I think they left it that way. And I really commend that. It's good to preserve history, you know. UNN is such a beautiful school laced with vintage architecture, haphazardly scattered around campus in the form of faculties and departments. It's disorganized, but it has a very eccentric feel to it. What I absolutely abhorred was the level of tardiness in some public areas. There were trash and heaps of dry leaves lying all around. Worse still was the level of neglect that had happened to some significant infrastructure in the school. Look at this swimming pool. The lack of maintenance here has killed it. It's now a river. This can now be called a river. And this big stadium, why are they abandoned? This is the stadium. If you look here, this used to be a proper sporting center. Look at those flagpoles. I think most of these places, these structures are no longer in use. After our final tour, we were famished, so we stepped into Chitty's, a popular restaurant on campus. I ordered some bitter leaf soup and semo. This too was very delicious. Hands down to Enugu people, man. They really know how to cook. Well, after eating, we headed back to our lodge and prepared for our departure. Here's my little farewell message. Sadly, I'll be saying goodbye for now to the presidential lodge. This is where I stayed. And goodbye from Nsukka and Enugu in general. I hope to come back next time because this place is totally my vibe. It's very chill, very demure, you know, very peaceful. And maybe this time around I'll be able to find out where Chinua Achebe and Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie lived while they were in UNN. Until then, it's goodbye for now. Peace.